Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here with a quick little project we're going to do today. We're going to take a quick break from our design team project for Blue Fern Studios because I have updating to do, and this is all related to my updating. First, let's say hi and hugs to Wanda, Belinda, Candace, and Roseanne. Thank you so much for your comments and for watching my videos and everything. So I had the virtual appointment with the cardiologist, and I want to thank all of you for your concern and your prayers and your nice notes and everything through all of this business I've been going through. And one of the things that I have to do is for the next month, I have to keep a diary. So what does someone who needs to keep a diary do? Who is a journal maker? She makes herself a little journal, a little fun, happy journal with which to keep track of her AFib. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make one. Oh, so this is going to be a quick traveler's notebook is what this is going to be. I got this paper pad. I've never gotten this Ciao Bella paper before. And so ASC Supplies on Etsy is where I found this. And it's called the Muse. And it's, you know, writing and stuff. So I haven't even really looked at the paper. But it's beautiful two-sided paper. So I'm just going to use it as the cover, I do believe. So let's check out which one might be fun for the cover. That one would be fun, but it's on the wrong side. That's pretty. There's a little girl writing at her desk. I love this paper. I'm really, to be honest, I'm not that crazy about these graphics, but I do like the paper. And there's some fun little things to use here. Isn't this pretty? Writing is the painting of the voice. Ooh, this is pretty too, isn't it? That would make a nice one. Just have to see. Oh, we've got some journaling cards. And the back sides are real pretty of these two. Ooh, that's pretty too. I think I'm going to do the one with the... I'm just going to do the one with the vase here for the cover. And then what I want to probably do one of the pretty papers for on the inside too. Which one would I like as the inside? I really like that one. Yeah, maybe that. That's kind of cool too. I wish paper companies, and I have mentioned it to my friend Jen Bishop that designs for Blue Fern, but I wish they'd put the graphics on this side so that we could use them for journal covers and stuff. Okay, let's just go with that. Alrighty then. We'll just have ourselves a little time with doing a little traveler's notebook to keep track of Gail's heart. I am going to get to the report here in a minute. Let's see. So I want this to be 8.5 by 9. So I'm going to go 8.5 this way. Like so. Ooh, there's going to be some pretty pieces left. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I like the paper pack. So, and then this way I'm going to go 9. So it'll be 8.5 by 4.5. You know, when we fold it, it's going to be 8.5 by. So then all my other papers, I'll make 8.5 by 8.5. That's just how I do it. Okay, so then this one will go 8.5 by 8.5. So anyway, virtual appointment means I had my appointment over, I'm going to keep that part. I had it over my iPad. Had to install an app and everything, and then the doctor just called me on the iPad, and it was great. It was really great. He answered all of my questions. I have my little questions and everything on here that I'm gonna stick in there, and he's calling in. Now I'll be on 3 prescriptions, which I don't love, but you know, if it keeps me alive, I guess that's a good thing. Keeps me alive and healthy. That's the main thing. So so yeah, I had a heart monitor, as you know, and okay, let's get busy here. Had a heart monitor, and it obviously showed AFib, so that's a good thing. I'm not making it up. It's there, but it's in my family. My dad, my brother, my sister all have it. Let's see, maybe we'll, this is just a little over 4.5, but I think I'll just fold it in. Yeah, so anyhow, it's not surprising that I have it. And yeah, so anyway, gonna try these 3 medicines. The medicine that he wanted to put me on, which actually my brother is on, you have to have testing. You have to do an echocardiogram, and you have to do a stress test and stuff, and that's not possible in, this is a little bit tall. That's not possible in our current world. I mean, as it was, I had to have my appointment by iPad. So yeah, so that's okay. There's another medicine that he added to my other 2. I think I'm just going to do these all 8.5 because I don't want them to be foldy. Okay. Anyway, this medicine, I didn't have to have all those tests. And if it works, then that's all good. So, but I have to keep a diary of when I go into the AFib so that he can see, I think, if the medicine is decreasing it, you know, as the month goes on. So that's the scoop. I think that's it. I can walk. He said he wants me to walk, so that's good. That made me happy. Made Mike happy. Made Jimmy Joe happy. Made us all happy. So that's a really good thing. And I'm excited about that because I have not been walking because I didn't know, you know. Didn't know. My husband's, I watch records AFib, but I don't have an iWatch, nor do I really want one. It's like I said to Mike, I don't want to be constantly looking at something on my wrist to tell me. I can tell when I'm having it. So this is fun, this little crinkly composition notebook paper. Let's see, so I want that to be 4.5, don't I? Oh, I can hear my husband telling Jimmy he's a good boy. It's snowing here, so He just must come in from outside, and we stop him at the door and wipe his feet because, oh my gosh, the floors just get trashed. Oh, that's longer than 8.5 too, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's a scoop. So I'm making myself a fun little journal so that I can watch my AFib on it and still have it be something fun to write in, because, you know, I mean, my son-in-law came to mind. You know, I've told you before, my son-in-law will say, don't threaten me with a good time. And he said, I need you to keep a little diary. I almost said, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm a journaler. I'm a journaler and journal maker. So I am happy to keep a little journal. And I just have to keep it, that looks a little long to me. I need to just keep it where it's handy so I can stop whatever I'm doing and record a little bird flapping around in my chest. Okay, how about this one? Are you 8.5? Yeah, you're smaller than 8.5. That's good. Okay, 8.5 this way. Okay. And a little children's writing paper for fun. Okay, so this, I'm going to put this in the middle. Boom. Put that there. Gotta take a little bit off of the decorative paper. You know, it just stacks in there, and so then it moves beyond where we want it to be. Okay. That needs like a little lace or something, don't you think? What do I have that I could put, like dangly lace? That would be fun. Let me grab my Blue Fern Studios lace, which I have in here. This little basket. Do I have that would be fun to do that? Might be too long. Oh, this one might be good. That one might be just right. Okay. Oh, gotta have my doily, which I think I need to cut. Keep this over here, Gail. Okay, this is not a tutorial because I'm all over the place, but I love this big old doily, and I thought it would be fun. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right where it's. The rest we can use for collage and stuff. Okay, and then how could I do that? Okay, so let's make this 8.5. This is a giant doily, giant. So let's go like that. More collage. And let's fold it like this. And just put it right here on this kind of plane. It's kind of plain. Okay, that's fun. Then I also have a sack, which how big is this? Yeah, if I fold this in half, it should be fine. And I was thinking, I'm going to put that. I might just put that at the front. Do I want that at the front? Because I was thinking of putting my little note into that is what I was thinking. I think that's fine. Okay, so now back to the cover. This is what you call whipping up a little traveler's notebook, just for fun. I have all my stuff out to do my next Blue Fern Studios video, but I wanted to take a minute and tell you what was going on, and I needed to make myself a little bit of a journal, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's see here. I think what I want to do, oh, I think I only want it on the front because I love that flower, so, which then it's less lace anyways. But yeah, that'll be pretty right there. Ooh, and it's perfect right on the middle here. There we go. Blue Fern to the rescue. Okay, so now I'm just going to zigzag around the cover, just cause. And so, sorry, I'm moving things around here. And then I just put my sewing machine on my lace. Oh, she's her usual train wreck. That's what you're saying, I know it. Okay. Okay, and then we'll sew until we get to that front, and we'll just put this little lace right in there. I think I might have that stick up over the top. Okay, let's see how we do. Ugh. It's always hard to get it started. We're good. Okay, that's what you call putting the pedal to the metal. Alrighty then. Move this over. Ugh. Turn it off because we did it. Did our little cover. Yes. Looks like I need to slightly trim my doily. Go. All right, so we are to sewing it together, aren't we? Let's do that. Get my sewing stuff out here. All right. I'm gonna go with black. Black. I'll go with the black. I don't use it very much, so I just, well, let's see. I need my clips. So I thought if we got this done before the hour was up, which I think we will, I think I will show you my next project after the Blue Fern Studios is done, which we don't have. We have decorating to do on the Blue Fern. That's it. So it's going to be done before we know it. Get out my needle. Get out my awl. All right. We have equipment at the ready. All righty. So we're going to give that a good squeeze. Pop this on. I like to go kitty corner then. And the reason I go kitty corner is I feel like your signature gets in there straighter, is what I feel. But, as you know, my way is not the only way. Okay, so, eyeball the middle. Boom. Maybe about an inch down. Boom. Maybe about another inch up. Boom. Okay. And then get ourselves some thread. I looked at my my journal collection, you know, because I buy journals from other people all the time, and there just wasn't one. I need just writing space. I don't need anything. Like I have some wonderful Christmas ones, but traveler's notebooks I'm talking, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna make one because, you know, it'll be good. And I think I'm just gonna keep this as, we'll call it my health journal. Because when I was going through heart testing before, did I just split the thread? I just did. That's a no-no, gal. When I was going through heart testing before, I had a notebook that I kept the stuff in, and then when I was done, that's this one. I made it into, I went over the top of the stuff with paper. I just covered all the stuff that was written on. I just covered it. And then I made it into my stamp journal, or my stamp storage. So, you know, this one will have some other life probably too after it gets done being used for keeping track of things. He's not going to be probably able to see this because my next appointment will probably be virtual as well, because it's in just a month. And but it's always fun to bring something like this into the doctor's office. The nurses are always like, that's so cool. I love that journal. Well, yeah, journals are cool. And just because you're talking health stuff doesn't mean it has to be in some utilitarian little book, does it? Okay, done and done. So that, get my needle put away. Okay. Itchy nose. Okay, these have to go back in here. I have to flip them down, which is so annoying because otherwise they take up too much space and I can't zip my bag closed. So it's like, flip them up when you put the book in, flip them back down. Bada bing, bada boom, peeps. We've got ourselves a journal. Okay, so there it is. Ooh, it's very crunchy. I like its crunchiness. Okay, that is coming apart, so we're gonna glue that. Just gets loose when you coffee dye. So we'll glue that. Oh, I didn't put my book away, did I? Okay. Done. Now here's my little thing of notes to remember. So I will put that in there. And I'm going to start this April 1st. Okay, and then I'll just go down with the dates and see what happens. And then, yeah, so there we go. I think what I'm going to use to close that is just, I think I might just use a binder clip. Let's see here. Yeah, here's one. I'll just use a binder clip because then that's easy. All right. Done. How long did that take us? 25 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, we're good. We're good. Okay, so do you want to see my next project? Because I thought that would be fun. Okay, so next project is, it's a bee journals, multiple bee journals. So yesterday I got a little crazy and made myself a couple covers. So I made this cover. It's fabric. It's batting, you know, quilt batting. It's a 9x12 envelope, and then it's fabric on the inside. So really happy with that. Really happy with that one. And so then I am going to use this DigiKit, which is Hello Susan on Etsy, her vintage bee. She sent me this. You guys saw it. I showed it on the channel here. And I thought the bright colors went nicely with the cover. So yeah, great pages. She's got some fun ephemera, which will be super fun to do some stuff with too. And then she also sent me, she did a bee die cut on this coffee dyed paper. She sent me basically all the papers for this journal. So this one is ready to start folding and figuring out. So we could do that. Then I made this cover, which I have to tell you, I'm kind of in love with. I used canvas, a canvasy type material, 9x12 envelope, and then I put the honeycomb on the inside again. And then I grungied up the canvas with gesso, and then I just took a archival ink in sepia, and then the one in potting soil, and I just rubbed it over, and then I just gathered it up to kind of make the creases. And then I decoupaged on the flower napkin, and then this bee napkin was a separate one. And the flower napkin I tore in pieces so I could arrange it like I wanted. So love that. So that one is going to have these pages in it, which is, this is Liana Scraps, Liana Scraps. And I'll put Hello Susan and Liana Scraps and ASC supplies from the scrapbook paper. I'll put those in the description box. So anyway, her designs, I just felt like they need to be on coffee dyed paper. So I did coffee dyed paper. Let me just flip through these on my in camera, kind of, sort of. Okay, got it. Okay, so these are her pretty bee designs. Aren't they fun? So she had the bee journal pages, and then she also had ephemera. I'll show you here too. This page I just did on copy paper. I wanted to use it for collage. And this one, for some reason, I printed it twice. So I have a couple pages of her kit that I can use for collage. And then she has this ephemera as well. here. So there's 5 pages of ephemera as well. So I'm excited about that. And then I also have a big old bag of bee stuff left. But then I also have Artie Mays has a bee kit too, and I have some of her stuff cut out. It's over there because I'm going to use it in 3 and 30 that's coming up. So we might do something with that. So we'll leave that. But I haven't looked in here. So I thought it might be kind of fun to look and see what I have in here. This is stuff, for the most part, that people have sent me in Happy Mail. Look at how fun that is. So cute. Chris, I believe. So there's that one, which is so cute. I want to keep it. Couple of little tags, so that's perfect. There's one for each journal. And then this little round die cut fun pocket. Then this tag, which has a little pocket on the back. I'm not sure. I think that just fell in there. So yeah, so I need to get out another one of my little buckets to keep all my stuff in. So some of this is left over from previous bee journals. I have a couple of clusters, Way Fun clusters. This is Artie Mays, I think. Oh, these are cute. These are, I got these in Happy Mail too. They're little bumblebee bunnies, bunnies in bumblebee suits. So cute. So those are fun. Have a bee, what do you call that? Applique. This fun piece that is like it's just like a little notepad. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. So I need to make some more of that, and just so I have the idea. Some bee tags, some bees on like flower petals, sort of. Then bee stamping there. Little bits of paper. This is from a scrapbooking paper pad thing. These are just stamping again. This is Artie Mays' envelope. I just, so that must be left over from my last go around with the bee journal, because I made it out of Artie Mays' kits. So good. I have a bunch of her ephemera still. Couple pockets. Good, good. Yeah, some pockets. Oh, good. And then I have a bunch of these honeycomb die cuts. I happen to have this die cut. So I have a bunch of those that we could use in the journals. And then these are the inside things. I don't know if we need to keep those. Here's a bee charm. And then this looks like more bee stuff. This, I think, more things from Happy Mail. That one's cute. I used that in my last one. And then these little fun ones. Fun. Okay, so those were a Happy Meal something something. And then what else? Bee napkin and some bee string and a few bee buttons at the bottom. So that's what I have from, you know, from leftovers, really, from the other journal. And I just tried to keep all my bee stuff in one spot. I have lots of bee fabric over there. I have some bee, oh my gosh, the snowflakes are ginormous out there. Holy cow. I have a bunch of bee fabric from Christy at Ooh La La Crafts, so I'll be pulling that out to use. How did I fit this all in here? But yeah, so we have some fun things to play with as far as bees go, and it would be good to use some of these things. So that is the ephemera sack. So I would say for a minute here, do we have, oh gosh, it's only 36. You can probably tell, I'm a little hyper. I feel so relieved to have that, appointment done, and to know we're going to be on meds, and it's all good. So Mike and I might have to run out here in a little bit to get the medicines. Okay, so we can pull the ephemera off of here, right? Out of here. Okay, and then I'm just going to use the paper she gave me because I think that's way fun. Okay, so I'm looking at the inside of this thinking what would go nicely. Either one of these would because of the beehive, right? That one's nice. So's that one. How am I supposed to decide? Okay, well, I think I'm going to use this one in the middle because it's got the middle thing. So let's use this in the middle of the signature. Somebody said that it's helpful to watch how I pick the papers, so I'm going with that. Okay, I'm going to fold both of these that way, and then we'll just decide which one we want to start this little book up. Eeny, meeny. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick this very best one. Okay, there it is. Reminds me of Mike and I are watching Tiger King. A couple of you have recommended it, and my middle daughter, she said you guys should watch it. She said it's kind of like watching a car wreck. You don't want to see it, but you can't look away. Oh Lordy, it is a head shaker. I gotta admit, it's a head shaker. Oh man. These are beautiful papers, Susan. I love them. Look at this one. I love the little receipt in the back. It's so cool. That'd be pretty. No, I think I'm just going to go the one way. Okay, so I'll go with that one, and then with this one, and then with this one. I like this one. It has Bunny looking at that bee. Okay, and these beautiful papers that she's dyed, they are so cool. I think I might be up too far. Am I up too far, guys? Was I totally off this? I'm weirdly positioned today, I feel like. Okay, so that one's going to go on the outside. And then we'll go kind of every other one. Look at how pretty that is. So So she did that doing the coffee dyeing, but she put die cuts on them. Kind of a genius idea. Okay, let's do something different. This is a fun pattern. And then we'll just be a little ways along, won't we? Oh, this pink one, look at this with the leaf on it. Isn't that pretty? See which one of these. Ooh, that would be nice with that. Yep. I think. Maybe not. It's a little. Put it here. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we'll put this one. This one has a little green to it. Holy moly, I cannot believe how the snow is coming down. It's supposed to snow clear till tonight, so Jimmy Joe's going to be one little soggy doggy going out there to do what he needs to do. Oh. I was sitting in my chair just waiting for the doctor appointment thing to start, and Mike and Jimmy Joe were coming up the street because they'd gone for a walk so that Jimmy Joe would be kind of calm while we had the doctor's appointment. And I just thought, oh my gosh, they're so cute coming up the street. They're just adorable, those two. So I think I'll keep them. Okay. That, and then maybe I'll do just a plain. Is that plain? Yep. Let's do a plain here. A lot of white space to decorate on this one because she just printed it on one side, which I could have printed something on the back, but sometimes I like the challenge of just covering up all the white space too. Don't mind it at all. Okay. And then this is super cute with, look at this little edge. So where would we like that one? Maybe next to the pink one. Yep. Okay, and got a dragonfly and a bug. Some kind of bug. Alrighty, let's see then. Where do we want the bug? Want it away from the other one that's got, which is where? The very first. Let's do it here. Okay, we have the signature for that one. So it's going to end up being a very round, which will be fun. So look, she's got belly bands. How fun are those? This one's going to be fun to cut out. I'm assuming we still have time, so I'm just messing around a little bit because we have the time. I'm thinking about maybe putting, wonder if I have a fabric that would go behind this for a belly band. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? I'll go grab them here in a second so you guys can see too. It's all jiggy jaggy. That's kind of fun. Oh, I can't tell you. I feel so relieved having had that doctor's. It's been a whole month since I was in the emergency room. And I was supposed to have an appointment last week, but that's when they shut down any non-emergent sort of things. So I had to wait a whole another week. So it's been nearly a month. It was March 3rd and today's March 31st, even though you're going to see this in April. But golly. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'll grab the fabric. Just don't know, but I thought if there was something with blue in it. Okay, so I think these are mostly all Christy from Ooh La La Crafts. I'll put her below. Did I already say that? Here's one with blue in it, but it's not quite wide enough. This is a cool one. I don't know if that would work. This one has bee stamps on it and honey. That's cool. There's this one with just the beehives. This beehive one be nice. It's a good width. That might be fun. That might be really fun. Nope. Okay. Let's just make sure. I have this stack too, that I do believe came in Happy Mail. Almost all of them did. Nope, I don't think so. Okay. Well, that's fun. Just thought we'd see what we might do. Oops. Strings. Okay. Yeah, I need to get out one of my little bins for all the ephemera as it's done. And then I'll just keep that bag for the stuff that isn't made into anything yet. So we have that, which will be really cute on one of those white pages. Right? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to make a couple fabric flips for these journals. I don't know. There is definitely something about nature. It's like, I have to say it's one of my favorite themes, and it's one that I never get tired of making, you know? I just never do get tired of doing things nature related. I think that's sort of an interesting thing. So let's cut this one out for fun. I wonder if I have like a thick lace for this one. I'm going to use them both because, you know, might as well, right? Hang on one sec. You know, I have some fat colored lace over here. So maybe that would be fun in the back. I don't know. Can't know till we try. It's really not thick enough, is it? Okay, we need thicker than that. kind of like the black, but it's not thick enough either. I think really this one's thick enough for the pink, but this has a little bit in the middle of the flowers that is kind of this color. So I think that could be kind of fun. Yep. We're going to do that. Well, we have our belly bands all figured out, don't we? This is not straight. It's a little bit off right there. Okay, and then okay, so then maybe what we'll do is put this in the back page. One in the front and one in the back, belly bands. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'll probably do some stenciling on those white pages too, I think. Fun. Yeah, so anyway, this was a weird video with a lot of stuff in it, but I wanted to do that little wanted to do this little book, so we got that done. Got a little bit started on our 1B journal. So I think we're good. I'm just gonna call this a video. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and thanks again for all your sweet comments, your prayers, your concern, your worrying about me. I just appreciate all of you so very much. So have a grateful day. Stay safe and well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.